Hey, how's it going? It's the Polk here, and welcome back to the Haiti series. Today should be the 24th and final episode of this series. It's really exciting. We're doing real great things with Haiti. We are expanding our military. We're gonna try really hard to get that great power rank. We're so close. We're upgrading our navy to a all torpedo group, and then we're gonna go to scout cruisers from there. We're building up a little bit more barracks, and most importantly, which really doesn't help with prestige too much, but we're hoping to become basically the world's supplier of automobiles. Right now, we are the number 4 producer of automobiles, and I'm hoping to get us to number 1. It's a hard stretch, probably not going to happen, but hey, we're building 100 of these things to get there. Let's get to it. We're right about to surpass Germany, so hopefully we can do that. Marathi mass migration. Of course, a little spiel about the series. If you have not been paying attention, I'm going to go over it really quickly. We have a government of multiculturalism, total separation, technocracy. We're a presidential republic with appointed bureaucrats and professional army with no home affairs. And if you're interested in the economic side of things, we have proportional taxation, commercial agriculture. Unfortunately, we have charity hospitals, but we wanted to get public health. Just won't happen this series. With free trade, we didn't have to bother with any police or colonial affairs this series. We do have banned slavery. Women do not have rights. We tried to pass women in the workplace. It didn't work out. You know what? Let's go for it again. And we do have compulsory primary school. We got right of assembly in the last or the previous episode, so at least we have that going for us. And tech-wise, we are finishing up what is left of the production, but we will not be finishing out military and society, unfortunately. One day I hope to do that. I have yet to do it. We're kind of filling up some holes with electricity right now. We've got a couple states that need some electricity, but we're going crazy on these vehicles. Of note, we're also doing electric industries in Santo Domingo. We only have like 2 years left in the game, so this is going to be a hard push just to see what we can squeeze out of this country without doing something ridiculous and going into severe debt. But looks like there's some wars going on. Might take a look at that in a second. So we'll get a little more authority from this. That'd be good. We're using a lot right now from Country Monopoly. I don't know what that is. I mean, I do know what it is, but I don't know where that's coming from. I guess that's these. Oh, where did Germany go? All right. For our construction, it's also pretty crazy. So we do have the steel construction, and we just got arc welding. Looks like, what was that, Circassian mass migration, I think. But we did just get arc welding, so we might go ahead and switch that up. Looks like we're gonna need a lot of power, but we'll do that as soon as we get caught up on a few of these things, so we can just crank out power plants all day. Well, we might do a little bit. I suppose we could. We'll do what we did before, and we'll do half of them. And then, yeah, that should be good. And then we'll do those bottom two in this 15 stack here. Last, but that way our private industry can keep up with the current changes and the increase in expenses for building. And then we're also getting all these guys to build for us. Like, look at that, man. How many trade centers does a country need when you have 30,000 excess convoys? I guess more is the answer. It's all more. I'll take 20% for a -2 to the intelligence, yeah. We did see a war pop off for like Germany, but I guess it's just a little South African war. No big deal. We're stupid close. We're 7 points away. 15 now apparently. We're going in the wrong direction. No. That'd be fine. We'll get it. Okay, so it's like electricity is still expensive in some places. I didn't see the cost of things go up too much, so why not? Just go full arc welding. Investment banks, that means we're going to get another company, which could be super beneficial for us. Our current companies produce coffee. I don't know. It's something I picked really early. I was like, I'm going to dominate the world in coffee, but that never really happened. We never got the prestige good, and really coffee's not the best unless you're like at the ground floor of it. But we have the motors one, which makes motor industries and automotive industries. So what would be beneficial now would be like a steel one, or maybe an oil one. So power would be nice. I don't know about fertilizer. If we were early in the game, the tech spread would be very nice. Tools wouldn't be terrible. What is something we can actually get though? That's the question. What is the most bang for our buck here? Of course, we can't establish these right this second, but oh, here we go. Let's do this one. So I need 5 building levels in a single state, which are privately or nationally owned by Haiti. We should already have that, but I think I need to buy them, so I'm going to buy 5 steel mills from this state here, and I'm going to establish the company. In fact, maybe I'll do it in Bolivar. Yeah. Oh wow, these are doing terribly because of the electricity. We'll solve that in a bit. But I'm going to go ahead and we'll buy 5 of them. Can only buy 4. Interesting. Oh, that's because someone else owns them. Well, let's do that, and then I'm going to go to the last page and put that at the top of the priority, and then we will just build it there. So we'll end up with 5 of those. Interesting, it's not really showing too much of a electricity problem. I guess 4 states doesn't really matter how much. We're going to need more oil for sure. But it's a little late to prioritize oil later in the game. Do 10 of those, and then Honduras looks like it needs some. Honduras needs like another 2. Oh, we got an offer from Venezuela. They want to give me money and trade privileges and investment rights for trade privileges. That's fine, man. I'll invest in your country a little bit. And then you'll be my protector, right? That's how that works. No. Nicaragua's had power issues for a bit, but it's mainly because their workforce sucks. Hopefully that helps them. Haitian Guyana, of course. Where's their power? There we go. There it is. Okay, so I've already queued it up. We're good. So construction-wise, we should be good there. We're in December of 1934, so we've still got 2 years roughly in the game. I don't think this is gonna get past, but maybe it will. And yeah, we're still the number 4 producer of automobiles in the world. Who is it? It's Germany with just 1,000 more, not even 1,000 more, like 100 more than us. Oh, you just wait, Germany. Do you know what this is? It's called the car wave. Terrible name, I know, but whatever, man. I work with what I got in my brain. Sometimes it's not the best. Sometimes it's a little cheesy, a little corny, but it's all fun either way. Okay. Motor industries, power plants, good stuff. Yeah, alright, cool. This looks really bad, but if I were to stop building, this is the amount that I would actually be for my balance, and my GDP is growing at a vertical, basically, so we're good. They want private health insurance, but we're trying to get women's rights. Sorry, one of those things, I guess, yeah, one of those things is definitely more important for, like, what do you call it? Like morals and everything. But healthcare is important to everyone. So I don't know. Pull, dig, shovel, whatever. We are still just barely trailing behind being a great power. We'll get there soon enough. We're chasing it, and it's running away from us. Okay, so we should have that steel mill done. Let's look at where we're at. There we go. Establish, yes. Okay. And then can I give these guys a little bit of an industry right? No, I don't want to give them steel mill rights. Let's give them, I'm not going to give them monopoly either. Give these guys, does anyone have an iron mine? No, they don't. We'll give these guys a iron mine industry right. Good stuff. What can these guys, the other, keep saying these guys a lot. What can the motor industries get? Just the steel mills? Okay, never mind then. Okay, well we're good there. About to pump out a crap ton more cars. There's like 10 of these going at one time. All good stuff for our country. Bihari, we're right there on 30 million, just edging closer. Private sector's doing really good, building various things. Got a nice queue of 10 buildings. We've got a queue of 54, and then foreign queues are 24. That's slowing down a little bit. It was like 28 and 30, but it's still really fast. Sean, mass migration. And I don't think we're going to have a shortage of people through the rest of the series, because it's like we build it and then they come. So that's some sort of quote, right? Haka mass migration. And we're pulling people from Asia too. Let's look at our demographics real quick. Okay, I was supposed to say 100% excess. That makes no sense. Okay, charts. So we've actually managed to keep our original population like at the head of it. So Afro-Antillean is our #1 population here. Oh, it's probably because they're assimilating very easily with multiculturalism, so whatever. Still really cool to see that. We'll take the 5% prestige. Is that gonna be enough? Ugh, just barely not. I'll take legitimacy too. Okay. We are gonna need to slow down on the building soon, or else we're gonna be bankrupt by the end of the game, which is coming in like a couple months. Okay. I know what we can do. I know what we can do. First of all, we'll fix this issue. But our Navy still needs to be upgraded into scout carriers. If we do that, but I think we've got it if we do that. I think. And then yes, we just got it. We just became a major power. Oh, sorry, a great power. We are now on the level of the greatest of greats. The #1 GDP, #2 flotillas, #1 battalion military power. Oh, they're not #1 rank. Never mind. They're not the greatest of greats. Who is it? It's gotta be Britain. It is. It's Britain. #2 military, though. It's gotta be sad to be like #1 great power, but like your GDP is 4th. Like, are you really #1? If the game about GDP, you don't have the highest GDP. What's that standard? Let's compare their standard of living. So they've got 17.4 in the United States and 18.5. Okay, yeah, that's better. Mine's better than theirs, though. So, oh, well, we go for dough rollers. I don't know, we won't finish any of this. Unfortunately, Haiti did not manage to give women rights. And we did do the great power, though, which is great. Like, I never expected Haiti to get this powerful, and it's impressive to me that this happened, and a lot of it's due to with this new update that just lets you go crazy with production and all that. I'm now the #3 producer worldwide of cars. I'd have to produce another almost 2,000 to be the United States of America, but I mean, one way I could do that is by exporting more cars to America and depressing their own market, but hey, it's fine. There's not enough oil in the world to drive that forever, so. Okay, coming up on the last month here. Very exciting stuff. I'm just gonna let this one sit in silence until we get there. And we have it, a Victorian century once again. So that concludes our Haiti series. It should have been 24 episodes by the time you got here. We finished Haiti as a technate, Catholic with the primary state religion, which we didn't have a state religion. Primary culture is Afro-Antillean, and 423 total arable land. So I believe that's about the same amount of arable land that like California has in the game. Our GDP was 174 at the end. Standard of living, we achieved a 19.6. Prestige, I mean, great power, ranked 9 in the world. That's nothing to shake a stick at. We'll check a little bit of this stuff in a second. Population, we reached 30.5 million as Haiti. I like that. So for this, let's dig a little deeper into this for GDP, right? There's really nothing to dig into. Okay, cool. Never mind. Okay, so I just want to look at the prestige real quick. One of the last things we can look at besides population and culture and all that stuff, but you can see that on the screen, so I don't really need to look at that. I'm gonna dig a little deeper here. So we had a really good GDP, really good army projection. It doesn't have that on the screen, which is weird. But we became the #1 producer of rubber, #2 of merchant marines, engines, and fruit, #3 of radios and automobiles. It's pretty nice. The automobiles, radios, engines, that's a pretty late game thing, so our engines aren't, but you know what I mean. And apparently we were producing designer clothes, the #2 producer of it too. So that's it's not something I actually focused on, but I think we got it through France investing in us, building constant clothes factories. They were building all their Gucci in our country. Or no, that's Italy. Cultured much. Prada? I don't know. Whatever. I'm sure you guys are definitely more knowledgeable about rich brands and stuff. I am not. Rich political scene, 5% prestige. That's nice. Just want to say thank you for watching. 24 episodes is no short task, and anyone who watched all of them, you are awesome. And I really appreciate the support. If you didn't, feel free to go back and watch. If not, hey man, there's always going to be more. So I think the next couple series are going to be something in Victoria. So I'm still doing my 5 to 6 minute, however long the videos go, of Venezuela. So those are going to keep coming. I'm going to slow down the uploads to probably once every other day, depending. Sometimes I'll post every day, just depending on how much I get done. But we're going to go from there, and then we're going to go to a Crusader Kings 3 game. I don't know why that's a tongue twister for me. I've been talking a lot. So we'll be doing a Crusader Kings 3 game, and I'm going to try. I don't think I've ever finished a Crusader Kings game, but if it's received really well, I think I can. You know, I think it's going to be a possibility. As is usual, if you like what you saw, hit the like button. And if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. Once again, thank you for watching. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for your time. And have a great day.